New Zealand's new High Commissioner to Niue, His Excellency Mark Blumsky, presented his credentials before government today. The much-awaited appointment comes after a number of temporary stand-ins following the departure of Brian Smythe in early February this year. Initially, Mr. Blumsky was appointed by Minister Murray McCully as New Zealand's Special Envoy for the implementation of the tourism-focused Trevor Hall report. His official appointment was announced a month ago, and we spoke to him today in regards to his reaction to the appointment and what he hopes to achieve in his term as the New Zealand High Commissioner to Niue, harmonising the special relationship Niue has with New Zealand.
The first stage is to get to know the island. I've been up here a few times, but I don't really know it that well. I know some of the best sea tracks and that, but what I want to do is get to know the community, get to know how it works, get to know what the good things and the worry things are, so I just become intelligent about the island. I think the worst thing to do would be to sort of think I know, because I don't. So that's the first thing. So the second thing is to continue the good work. I believe the New Zealand government has been in place with the Niuean government. Make sure we deliver on a quality of life for Niueans that's a good quality of life, that the Niueans that live here are really happy here, and that we attract a few more back and keep the ones that are here, because as you know, the island has been losing a few people over the last few years, and it's at the stage where it's a bit of a worry. So we're working with the Premier and his Cabinet on an economic plan that I am very excited about. I think it has got wonderful opportunities to it. I think the small amount of tourists we want to bring on the island is enough to just make the difference to the economy of Niue. So it has a sustainability, has a way of going forward long term. So that's the second stage. And the third stage is to enjoy it and to have fun, because it's a beautiful island, and I think I'm very lucky.
When you first found out about your appointment, because initially you came in as the special envoy, what was your reaction?
Good. And why I say good is I'm determined to make sure this island has a future. I'm determined to see this island, because it is a secret, become a little bit less of a secret, work with Hayden Porter and the tourism people. So I was thrilled. I sort of tried to give the minister a hint that I really liked it here, and if he felt I could do a good job, then maybe he should think about putting me here, and I think that plan worked.
So from what you've learned so far, not only as your role as a special envoy, but the trips that you have been to the island, what value does Niue hold for New Zealand? Like, what do they see in having you here as the New Zealand High Commissioner?
I think I know New Zealand and Niue have had a very good association over many years. My skills, my job is to help build that very special relationship. Niue is important to New Zealand, and Niueans, there's a lot of Niueans in New Zealand. They add to the New Zealand's economy. New Zealand is proud to be a partner with Niue, and I think my job is to continue enhancing that. New Zealand is a supporter of Niue. New Zealand is very keen to see economic development grow in Niue, so that the donor aid we give you is effective donor aid and can make a difference to Niue going forward. And so I have some business skills that I think will add value to that process. The Premier and I have a good relationship where we talk the business opportunities, we talk the long-term vision, we talk the energy. He has energy, I have energy, and I think the two of us together can work well with the Cabinet and Parliament to enhance Niue and make the relationship just that much stronger.
As you've already mentioned, part of your role here is to try and harmonise that relationship between Niue and New Zealand. How do you see the people here on the island? How can they, I guess, help you in trying to realise some of those expectations from both sides?
Yeah, good question. I think the people of Niue are the critical factor. You will find that this residence will become a lot more people-friendly. I will hold, when I was the Mayor of Wellington, the Mayoralty Chambers, so many functions and opportunities, community things we held up here. I will be aiming to involve as many community groups in using the facilities here. The grounds are beautiful. Why not? Have swim days for the kids. Why not? I want to do a lot of that. I want the Niueans to come up to me and say, hello. Whakalofa atu, come up to me and just say, how are you? Or a big lahi atu. I think that's important. I've learnt when you go to a 3.5-hour church service to take some water and to take a fan. I've learnt to do that. No, so I just want people to be approachable. I want people to give me their thoughts. I want people to stop me and tell me what they think, because I would prefer that. I'm not going to stay up here I'm going to be in the community a lot. So I want people to feel they can walk up to me and say, Mark, have you thought about? Mark, did you know? Mark, this is really cool. I don't want to hear all the problems. I want to hear the problems, but I want to also hear the positives, because there are a lot of positives. And so the communication between the people of Niue and myself and my team, because I've got a good team at the High Commission, if we can get a really good long-term communication going, then we'll hear a lot of messages that are important to hear, and we will be able to pass on a lot of our thinking as well to people on the streets, people out there in the villages.
So how long will your term be here on the island, and what do you hope to achieve once it is complete?
My time is 3 years. I think it'll go quick. I think I'll be surprised how quick it will go. I want to achieve when I leave here that there is a pride in the ability of Niue to stand tall as an island, that it has a significant place in the Pacific. I want to make sure that the relationship between the two governments is very tight and very clear. I would love to see that we have taken the tourism numbers from 5,000 to 10,000, or in 5 years we will get that. No more. We don't want to be the Cook Islands. We don't want to have hotels all along the road. We just want a couple. We just want a few more people. Those outcomes will be very good. I would like to assist with making sure the education standards are maintained, that the health standards are maintained, because I think we've got some good people, that the infrastructure is worthy of a country that has good opportunities here, and so all of that will be part of my long term. So if I can leave on the plane in 3 years' time, looking back down the runway and thinking this is a country that is going places, that has got a good start, that has some good leaders, has some good people on it, has some good things happening, and then I'll be proud of that.
Mr. Blumsky is also no stranger to the political arena, as he was a National List MP in 2005. He was also the Mayor of Wellington, elected for 2 terms from 1995 to 2001. Also presenting her credentials today before government was Ms. Nelima Noble, the UN Resident Coordinator and UNDP resident representative based in Samoa.